Welcome to your favorite program, Youth Diary. Homeopathy is a new fashion in town. So today we have with us Dr. Saji Poulose, MD, Senior Consultant, AIMS Homeopathy Clinics, Kerala. Welcome, sir, to the program.
Thank you.
So my first question is, basically homeopathy is being used for basically minor treatments. But now there is an increasing trend that homeopathy is still used in critical situations like cancer.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about it?
You know, homeopathy was invented in Germany around 250 years back by a German allopathic doctor, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. And homeopathy now flourishes in around 150 countries in the world, and in which it has flourished the maximum in India. Okay. Previously, homeopathy was considered as a treatment for minor problems, but nowadays people are knowing more about the true potential about homeopathy, and they come to homeopathic treatment for major problems like cirrhosis, like cancers, like ulcers, any deep problems, any mental problems, anything. So the demand for homeopathy is increasing. It's increasing like anything.
Okay. So, doctor, so we'll go to the first mail. It goes like this. How can homeopathy help me in having confidence in public speaking?
This public speaking, or in other words, stage fright.
Stage fright, yes.
Actually, the stage fright is a problem. In dealing with stage fright, we can deal it in two ways. First, with homeopathic medicines, and another is by understanding the problem and having a self-correction without medicines. Let us talk first about the later one, that is a self-correction. Being the center of attraction and everybody looking at you, that can be quite embarrassing for any person.
Any individual.
So, when you are embarrassed or when there is apprehension, there is a demand. The internal man asks you to escape from this situation, which you can't because the situation demands your presence there. So there is a conflict, there is an internal conflict. So then what happens there is that there is a gland named hypothalamus in the brain. This hypothalamus gland will sense the emergency of this body, and hypothalamus gives certain signals to another gland in the brain, the pituitary gland. And in turn, pituitary gland produces a hormone ACTH. And this ACTH triggers the adrenal glands in the kidney, and in turn, kidney produces a hormone called adrenaline. And this adrenaline is the actual villain in this issue, this problem. So when this adrenaline is pumped, adrenaline secretion is increased, you start sweating, your palms and soles goes cold, your legs shivers, your heartbeat goes up, your mouth gets dry, you feel like butterflies in the stomach. A lot of symptoms come up, differing from individual to individual. Certain people, in fact, will vomit. So there can be a wide range of symptoms depending on the constitution of that individual. So for dealing with this issue, we have to understand what's happening. There are a lot of persons in the world who give a lot of lectures, frequent lectures for large crowds, but still before beginning a new session, they get a panic, like they get a
panic for a while.
Yeah. So how do they overcome that? They overcome from their experience that anyway I have to do this. I am here, I have to do this. In the past, I have done this, and there is a strong person inside me, which is a confident person. That confidence will come up, and I will regain the confidence, and I will do it. They start thinking like that, and the program, and then does the program well. So from their experience that they can do, that can be a study material for any person. So from the study material, that there is always a confident person inside every individual, and there is always an embarrassed individual inside everyone. So we have to make that confident person little higher. So for that I would suggest there are a lot of techniques. I would suggest that you can go to the web and search in the YouTube, Google. There are a lot of techniques, exercises for developing self-confidence and how to be maintaining your body language, how to be pumped up in the crowd. You can do that. That's the best possible method you can do. And the second one is using homeopathic medicine. Homeopathy, in homeopathic treatment, homeopathy considers people as a whole, a person as a whole. Homeopathy does not treat a person's public speaking problem or the person's fever, or in homeopathy, the individual's whole is a thing which requires medicine, not the individual disease or a single disease.
A single one, yeah.
So in homeopathic treatment, a case is taken. The patient, the homeopath, takes a detailed case and he erects a totality of that mind, body, intellect, understanding, will, etc., everything, and a picture is created. And now a medicine has to be selected. There are a lot of thousands of medicines, homeopathic materia medica, and there are hundreds of medicine which can give confidence to persons. So from that, a doctor selects one medicine and it is given to that person.
Depending on the person.
Depending on that person's constitution. So after giving that medicine, the positive side of that person will get triggered. The vital force is triggered, the positive side of the person is triggered, and the patient feels much better. So the patient will start telling that, doctor, I am feeling good. I can now face problems which previously I used to panic. Now I am more or less relaxed, calm. So there will be no side effects. The patient will be in a tranquil mode or in a positive, pumped up mode. That's how homeopathy works. So everyone can use this homeopathic medicine for effective public speaking, along with some simple techniques which I told earlier. You could go to the web and find out.
Okay, thank you, doctor.